Welcome to Strip Coverlet, where we squeeze the bigger picture out of literature. I'm Adrian Ford, and we are here for a poetry discussion which will appear in two separate playlists here on the channel. Number one, obviously, being the poetry discussion playlist, now cruising towards 300 videos. Number two, being the Bukowski poetry discussion playlist, a playlist of videos where we discuss strictly Charles Bukowski poems, now approaching 100 videos. The poem in question today is known as Raw with Love, and I know, sounds very dirty, and it is, but not that dirty. It reads as such: Little dark girl with kind eyes, when it comes time to use the knife, I won't flinch, and I won't blame you. As I drive along the shore alone, as the palms wave, the heavy palms, as the living does not arrive, as the dead do not leave, I won't blame you. Instead, I will remember the kisses, our lips raw with love, and how you gave me everything you had, and how I offered you what was left of me. And I will remember your small room, the feel of you, the light in the window, your records, your books, our morning coffee, our noons, our nights, our bodies spilled together, sleeping, the tiny flowing currents immediate and forever. Your leg, my leg, your arm, my arm, your smile and the warmth of you who made me laugh again. Little dark girl with kind eyes, you have no knife. The knife is mine, and I won't use it yet. So I think what we have here is we have our speaker who has been destroyed through the years, and our speaker here is ready, preparing to be crushed, preparing to be destroyed by the little dark girl, preparing to be absolutely destroyed. And at the end, our speaker realizes, no, that's not going to happen, is it? Because I'm the bad guy here. She does not have what it takes to hurt me. It's going to be me who screws this up. It seems so. There is a twist, if you will, at the end where our speaker concedes, yeah, no, I'm okay. This is going to be me. I'm going to have to do it. Our speaker is going through what many of us go through at some point, realizing, look, all of your bad relationships, the common denominator is you. You're the common denominator. It's you. You're the bad part. Now, maybe you, not in the same way that our speaker has seemingly realized this about himself. But yeah, you were there for all of it. All of those stupid people who pop up into your life and fade out of your life, they're there for a reason. They are there because you are necessitating or allowing it. That is how that thing works. So our speaker is realizing that he will, in fact, be the end of this relationship. Now, I want to move on to a discussion about the fact that art is not endorsement. This is an ugly poem. This is bad stuff, right? This isn't great. This is bad stuff. People are being hurt. But art does not have to be endorsement. Art is a reflection of the world as it is. One of the things that is so troubling about the direction that literature has gone recently is that everyone thinks that if you write about something bad, it's because you enjoy or endorse or appreciate those ideas or those things. How capriciously stupid one has to be under that assumption. In fact, that's the mechanism, the idea that the artist does not have to endorse the things in their work is what separates art from propaganda. If you go and endorse all of the ideas in your literature, even if the literature is reflective of your own life, as oftentimes we get from Chucky Buck, if the author, even in autobiographical works, is striving to convince you that they are the right thing, they're trying to develop a cult of personality, they are producing propaganda for themselves. So all of the bad ideas and negative feelings that could have gone into this poem and that strike us when this is being read, that's not an endorsement. It's simply saying this is what is, and what is not always what's good. I want to talk also about this. Dark Girl. Now, I do not believe that this necessarily has to be a statement about the complexion of the woman in this poem. We have, for example, the Dark Lady sonnets from Shakespeare, though Shakespeare does seem to make it obvious that the darkness employed in his rhetoric is because the woman in question has dark hair, dark eyes, and dark skin. I couldn't remember which ones I had listed. But that need not be the case because Shakespeare then goes on to make it something thematic, as Shakespeare was one to do. Do we feel that this is a physical description of her? I don't know. I really don't. I don't think we have any hints one way or another, but kind eyes, but not any descriptive words there. Any physically descriptive words. So I just thought that was an interesting thing to bring up because I don't think that we necessarily have an endorsement of it, but we do have the thematic involvement of the darkness in that, in the end, the dark characteristics, as in a negative connotation, are abandoned for her. She does not have the knife. Our speaker does. But I think that the real sort of discussion with this poem comes down to this. How broken are we allowed to be? How broken are we allowed to get? We have here a fairly broken individual. Our speaker is not in a great place. And still, he's finding someone. He's finding someone with whom to spend time. Our speaker is presumably the broken one among the two, between the two, because he realized on his own that he is going to be the one who does the knifing. But let's take a look at that moment in the poem. I broke my mouse, so I have to do this now with the screen. Your smile and the warmth of you who made me laugh again. Little dark girl with kind eyes, you have no knife. The knife is mine, and I won't use it yet. In this section here, Our speaker has not only realized that he's going to have to be the one that does the proverbial knifing, he's understanding why. Did you catch it? Your smile and the warmth of you, very good things, who made me laugh again. Now, this is something that woman is doing. Little dark girl with kind eyes, you have no knife. This is something that woman cannot do. Therefore, the knife is mine and I won't use it yet. Why need there be a knife? Why need there be a knifing? In the most broken of fashions, in the most broken person way, our speaker is realizing not just that he has to do the knifing himself, but why. Our speaker is realizing that because he cannot be happy. Because he cannot be happy, someone has to do the knifing. Our speaker is realizing that so often in his life, he could not be happy. This learned helplessness of haplessness. He could not be happy, and so someone else was there with the knife. He was able for... That was a possibility. And more than that, it was an inevitability. Our speaker has realized that he cannot be happy, so someone has to get knifed. That is the revelation of this poem. That is all I have for this poetry discussion. If you appreciate what I do here, hitting the like button really does help me out on the channel, as it tells YouTube to share this video with other literature lovers. And if you find yourself here by chance but not design, consider hitting the subscribe button in order to stick around for more literature, because I hope to have you back for the next one.